Hello, this is Eleni, Warrior of Light, reminding you as to who you really are, an incredible, miraculous light being who's also a human. And in this video, I want to talk about letting go of the old in order to allow the new in. Quite often, when we're on this spiritual journey, we're eager to have the new come in, the manifested life that is effortless and everything is appearing exactly as it needs to at exactly the right time. And that will happen, but our ego wants it to happen even sooner. And so what we need to do is start letting go of anything that's old, anything that is the old us and the old way of living. For me, that meant letting go of my sales funnel, letting go of retreats, letting go of workshops, just letting go of all the work, so that I could breathe into the void and open myself into the possibilities that await me. And I don't even know what they are yet. And it's really difficult being in this space. But we have to let go of the things that previously defined us. So this is my invitation to you. My invitation to you is, if today was your first day on earth as an adult and there was no more identity, there were your achievements, any achievements you've already done, they're gone. Any failures you've already had, they're gone. So there's nothing here to define you. What patterns are you still hanging on to that is aligned to the old identity instead of the soul essence and who you really are? What are the old patterns that you're still hanging on to? And for me, as an example, it was the gym was one of them. I had many patterns, but one of them was the gym, feeling like I needed to have a body that looked a certain way. And I had been going to the gym my entire life, from the time I was a teenager, and I'm almost 56 now. And so this is something that has been a part of my life as a constant for my whole life. And it wasn't until last November when I just knew that I needed to just let that go, because I'd been trying to stop going to the gym because I knew that this was an attachment that I was hanging on to. And why was I going? So that I could look a certain way. And I could, justify it by saying, no, it was so I can feel a certain way. But when I got down really deep and really honest and really brutal, it was so that I could look a certain way. And so in November, I decided, the days are so sunny now. I'm going to go for a walk every day. I just don't want to go to the gym. I really don't. And for 6 months, I didn't go. And the wonderful thing about it was that I had no guilt at all about not going. My body did start to change shape. It started to go softer. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm nearly 56. It's okay for me to have a soft body. And then what happened was, just on the day that I was going to cancel my gym membership, something flew into my mind which said, just give it one more go and see if you really do want to stop it. So I went back for one more time, and now I am back, but it's different. I feel different. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I'm not feeling like I have to do it. As soon as I feel like the body really needs a rest, I'll have a rest day. And it doesn't mean on that rest day I need to go for a walk. It means I can just have a complete rest if that's what I want to do. So changing the story about why we do things, and changing the story about what we think we should do, and then letting it go, just letting it go. But first of all, so these are the steps that I'm going to give you. Number one is, you need to be real. Like my example about the gym, my ego was saying, no, you need to go to the gym because you feel good. It just feels so good. But the fact was that I was resenting going to the gym. And that was really a state that I didn't want to be in. I didn't want to be in resentment. And number two is, so after you get real about why is it that you really need to do something? Why is it that you really need to do something? Number two is let it go. If you feel like the reason is something that is just feeding your ego, just let it go and see what happens. Like, as an example, another example for me was makeup. I wouldn't even go to the shops without makeup previously. And so now I can choose to put a little bit on, but it doesn't mean anything because I can also choose not to have any at all. And so I'm not saying any of those things are bad. The gym isn't bad, makeup isn't bad, but it's the intention behind it. The intention is, why am I doing it? Is it because I don't believe I'm good enough without it? Or is it, oh, this is what defines me, this is who I am? Or is it because I'm having fun? And so if I'm having fun, yeah, absolutely, there's no attachment there. So it's all about intention. It's not the actual activity that is wrong. It's the intention behind the activity, which is not wrong either. But let's just get clear about the intention so that we can make conscious decisions where we assist the evolution of our being. And once we've let that go, who are we without that thing? Who are we without that attachment? Ask ourselves that question. Are we okay? So as an example, the kind of rules that I had in my life to do with food and exercise meant that I was at a certain weight. Right now I'm carrying 5 kilos more than I'm used to carrying. And I just look at myself with love. Whereas previously, those extra 5 kilos, I would look at myself in the mirror if I forced myself to look at myself in the mirror and go, oh, that's disgusting. But now I just look at myself with love and say, oh my God, this miraculous body has done so much and is the most incredible vessel of my soul. I honor you. I honor you. I honor the rolls. I honor the soft. I honor all of it. And I love you so much. And that's the kind of love we need to hold for ourselves, because if we don't hold that kind of love for ourselves, how can we possibly hold it for the world? We can't. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, share, because these are the messages that we need to get out into the world. We need to share our light. We need to own that we are warriors of light and we are humans at the same time. And it's a beautiful experience to be human. See you later.